Hi, welcome Aquarius to your reading for 2020. This is a yearly forecast to see what's going on with you. This is 2020 is about balancing out. It is a dual number. This is being able to see through dualities, picking good things for you, definitely making wise choices for you to get some sort of balance in your life. So if you're male or female Aquarius, this is your reading and this is your forecast for 2020 month by month. So the overall energy for your year, you got Thunderbolt. So this is definitely having like a tower moment. Perhaps maybe you're going through some kind of rockiness that is lingering from 2019 as far as your stability. Maybe something's shaken up. Maybe this is where you're not being honest with yourself. Perhaps pursuing something that isn't good for you. In a form where it's not growing for you anymore. So sometimes when you don't let cycles end, you sometimes keep going in circles and repeat. That's very interesting. You're the first group to get a major arcana such as the Tower. So it's very concerning because you could be definitely having some kind of struggles at this point. Maybe this is the time where you really need to focus on your inner core and really take a look at things. And if you feel that something just isn't right about a situation, really take some time and sit back and really meditate on what's going on in your life. But this is an energy that you might carry on for the rest of the year. So it's very important to perhaps get a handle of it. And the Thunderbolt really isn't like the worst thing. It just means you're releasing toxic energies, maybe starting over, which definitely means, if it's lingering from 2019, it could possibly be that you're going through a change and now you're starting for a new beginning. Because it is ending something, but when you end something, something new starts. So perhaps you're having a fresh start. Let's look at the rest of the cards before we get carried away with that. But it definitely doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just could be maybe you're just releasing negativities and you don't want to be pulled back into that kind of energy. I feel like you're starting fresh pretty much, okay? So in January, this card represents your self-expression and the way you identify with yourself. Pretty much how you see yourself. So, okay, it makes sense now. New vision. So you're thinking different about yourself. This is definitely where, it's almost like you're being driven by you, not so much by someone else's happiness. So it definitely makes sense. This is definitely could be something that you left the year with as far as 2019, and now you're entering with something new. And this is really following your intuition, very much being enlightened, getting ready to go, like on the move, really tapping into spirit and whatever new ventures you want to create for yourself this year. It's actually very powerful and empowering kind of card. So very nice. I totally understand it now. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You're going through transitions. So in February, this is about tangibility, having tangible assets and your personal income. So maybe from a place where you haven't had a lot of wealth or a lot of success financially, I feel like you're ending that kind of cycle with the harmony. It's talking about ending a cycle and starting something harmonious. So definitely things that are tangible, they're more accessible for you this time. And the creator is definitely giving you a new beginning. So I definitely feel you might have ended the year in 2019 with a transformation, and now you're getting the effects of it now, which is beautiful. I feel that there's a lot of peace and harmony coming in for you in this new cycle, this new decade that we're starting. And the creator is very much like using your intuition and your power to manifest what you're trying to create. As far as finance, I feel like this is a good pull for you because let's see, it's going to be an abundant year for everybody. I feel that if you're trying to start new businesses or new jobs or careers, this is definitely telling you you're going to be successful in that with your money. Okay, so by March, this is your third house, and this is talking about intellect and communication. really, you know, being able to voice and express things that you feel on the inside for yourself, taking charge. So having fun. This also denotes getting messages and, you know, good news coming in for you, but allowing yourself to really be carefree and charismatic as far as the new ideas that you get, as far as taking new ventures on, new careers. Perhaps this is good news coming from you, coming for you, that you've been waiting for. There you go. I'm a little tongue-tied. Sorry, guys. But this is definitely good news coming in for you. And this is, maybe you're learning to communicate better as far as the things that are affected you in the past. It's like now you're voicing things that work better for you. Speaking your truth is pretty much what I'm trying to say. And so in April, this is your 4th house. And this is about environmental experiences that you have in your home life. This is how your house is running, pretty much home life, okay? And you got the innocence. So this is a new beginning. This is definitely where you've had a rocky situations with your family members, parents, family, anything like that. And there's a new beginning. There's a sense of a rebirth and some kind of giddy and fun. So it's like March and April are really combined to having that kind of happiness. I feel like happiness and just having a fresh start for you, especially in the home life. Maybe you've been having some kind of trouble and now it's becoming, definitely you've done transformations, you're getting good stuff. So in May, this is about pleasure. Ooh, okay, you got the Lovers, and this is pursuits and romance and having pleasure and entertaining. So it's almost like you're choosing happiness. With the Lovers card, this is definitely it's a loving kind of soulmate connection. This is where you choose happiness over any kind of difficulty. So I see you having a lot of fun, perhaps meeting a new lover, perhaps connecting with loved ones and just being happy, carrying on a very harmonious energy for you. This definitely could be soulmate, and this is a love, like very compassionate, very loving, very tender, very forgiving, no strings attached, very grown up kind of love, as far as it's not just about what the outside appearance is, it's more about the inside appearances and a connection, just a soulful connection, which is absolutely beautiful, guys. If that's what you've been working on, releasing negativity so you can allow love in for yourself. So let's see, for June, this is your 6th house, and this is talking about working conditions and your job efficiency. So you got sharing. So maybe you're learning a new trade. This definitely could be maybe getting promoted, perhaps elevating to a teaching kind of position where you share with others and use your knowledge to help others. Okay, so this could be branching off to something on a higher level, a higher scale for you as far as work, which is positive. I feel like it's a very positive change for you. Maybe getting a promotion. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Moving around. And then for July, this is your 7th house, which is very much controlling your partnerships, your agreements, any kind of marriages, any commitments, you know, anything that you need. It's having trust. So if you're having issues or anything with marriages or commitments, you're being asked to have trust and go with the flow as far as being open and emotional, and don't hold yourself back and not voice what needs to be voiced. This is having clarity and just following your convictions, just really having self-love and a sense of courage that makes you go forward with whatever you're trying to believe in, having trust in partnerships and commitments. Okay. And then the 8th month, this is your 8th house, and this is talking about legacies and perhaps having some sort of rebirths, and also it speaks about inheritance. So I feel, oh, you got different ones. Okay, I didn't realize you guys got 3 for this one. So you have participation, burden, and turning in. You have 2 4s with a 6 in the middle. So maybe you're going through a rocky point. sometime in August. You know, it could be that maybe this is a financial kind of struggle as far as an inheritance. I feel like maybe you're fighting for some money. Maybe for some of you, you've lost somebody and you're gonna have to fight for your inheritance, which is you know, something where everything is going to turn out okay for you. You just need time to perhaps surrender, let go of any kind of stress. If it's not like a loss or anything, it's something where maybe with the burden, maybe something's happened to you financially or emotionally, as far as with relationships or work, where you need to take some kind of time to create some kind of stability for yourself and take charge, as far as getting more structure in your life. So this could definitely be a hiccup in the road for you guys in August. But I definitely do feel it's short term. I feel that you'll come out even stronger than whatever the situation is for you. You'll come out stronger. Okay. And then in the 9th month, which is your 9th house, and the 9th month is very important because it's about spirituality. It's about almost completing cycles. So you got breakthrough. You have some kind of breakthrough. And it may be because you're surrendering stuff with this four turning in, really going inwards. You might have some sort of breakthrough as far as you being able to have some kind of harmony in your life and peace. Whatever goes on for you in August, I feel like it's short-lived and eventually you'll come out of it okay. Even better. I feel like you'll be even better than you were, and it's because you're turning inward. You're following your intuition. I feel that the changes that you've made in 2019 are following you as far as having some kind of knowledge and inspiration as far as spirituality that is backing you, and you'll be okay with whatever happens. Okay, you'll be back to harmony. So in your 10th house, which is October, this is talking about goals and ambitions and achievements. So this is beautiful because this is coming together with someone. This is definitely that soulmate connection, having vulnerability and that kind of new partnership. So maybe this is a new partnership that you're entering for some of you, especially if you've been single. This definitely could be coming together with someone. And it does denote a new partnership. So if you're having trouble at work right here, perhaps, you know, this is you being diligent as far as sending out resumes and getting like a new job or something like this. Okay. And then for November, this is compromise, which it is your 11th house, and that's about friendships, any kind of personal affairs that you have that promote any kind of growth for you. So I feel here there's a compromise that needs to be had. And this is about keeping harmony. So whether this is with your family or your friends, it's like you might need to just throw in the white towel and just compromise about something in order to keep the balance and the peace. Because I do definitely feel like you've done this kind of shift where you don't want any animosity in your life. I just feel so positive with the changes that you made in your life, that there's peace and harmony coming in for you. And if anybody tries to perhaps shake it up, remember that the Thunderbolt is telling you, release anything that doesn't help you grow. Let it go. It's okay to let it go. And this is going to give you that strong foundation. Okay, so maybe you're just being really powerful with yourself this year, and that's absolutely beautiful. So that's nothing to be scared of, that tarot moment. Okay, and then the 12th house, which is January, this is speaking about, you know, any kind of blind spots or anything that could block you. This is unnecessary things. So this is definitely following your intuition. It's really knowing, having a wisdom, like higher consciousness. Perhaps things will be revealed to you, and perhaps you really need to pay attention about certain situations towards the end of the year that will help you to see truth. Okay, this is definitely knowing and seeing truth. Perhaps something's being revealed to you that you haven't quite known. Maybe this is like an admirer or secret, or something's coming out. And it's definitely by tapping in and following your intuition that you're going to get these things come to light for you. Okay, so overall I don't see a very bad year for you. I definitely feel like you're evolving into something prosperous and very stable. I mean, you have soulmate love here, soulmate love over there, new beginnings, harmony, keeping harmony going. You just have a little hiccup right over here in August, but I definitely feel it's something that's going to end soon. And so let's get on with the romance angels. And the overall energy for your romance department is make the effort. So, you know, if you've been single and you haven't met anybody, go out there and put yourself on a dating line. You know, maybe this is going to be the year. I do see a lot of love here and coming together with love and partnerships. So, you know, you got to make that effort. You can't just sit and wait for it to drop in your lap. And definitely, I do feel like that's the energy surrounding your love for the year 2020. And so let's see, for January, it is getting to know each other. And so maybe this is why you're on a heightened kind of happy, attached, like tuned in. This is getting to know each other, and it's definitely someone that's caught your eye. And if you can tell, if you look in the card, there's other people in this card, but they're only zoned into one. So maybe this is you doing your happy dance and being like, yes, I found somebody that I want to get to know. Okay, but you have to make the effort, okay? Don't be shy and don't be closed off. Be open and receptive and give, okay? And then for February, yes, definitely new love. Oh my gosh, definitely. That's why you're feeling harmonious and having a new beginning. This definitely could be something that you've been waiting for a long time. You might have been single for a while, perhaps healing from something in the past year. But I feel you're ready, and I do feel like new love is coming in for you, which gives you that sense of harmony and a new beginning. And I definitely feel like because the magician is here, you've manifested this, you've created this for you, you've created some kind of balance for you, allowing that to come in. And then in March, this is flirt. So this is talking about communication and mental expressions and just being able to voice things. So this is definitely where you're getting this kind of playfulness, a new start, a new message, just following that intuition and that light, and just being giddy and fun and lighthearted, not really worrying about the past things that have gone wrong in your life, okay? And in April, it says attraction. So this is definitely in your home, in your home life. Perhaps you're attracting peace and harmony, and something that is just starting up as far as something positive. With the attraction card, it's very much what you reap is what you're gonna sow. So by keeping harmonious balance in keeping a harmonious balance in your family life, you're gonna have a new beginning, which I feel that it's something that you're wanting, whether you've had a hard time with parents, from friends, sisters, family, something like that. Okay, you have a new beginning there. And then let's see what this one is. This is June. Oh my God, soulmate. So you have so many soulmate cards. I feel like the Lovers is a soulmate card. This definitely is a soulmate card, and this one right here is definitely a soulmate card. So whatever you've been manifesting yourself, it's like you're having love come in left and right. So don't worry. Oh my gosh, if you've been single for a long time, I feel like they're just coming out of the woodworks. That is the soulmate connection, and that is a tight bond. I believe I said it was very spiritual, very different, on a very compassionate kind of level. You know, if you've had people that weren't honest with you, you're going to get an honest one. If you've had people that haven't been opened up to you and not show you their love and emotion, you're going to get that. It's definitely something that you've been manifesting, and this is beautiful for you. Okay, so let's see. With this one right here, past life relationship. So this is definitely where, you know, this could be someone from your past life. I do feel it's definitely still talking about marriages and agreements in your 7th house. So this is definitely where, you know, if you weren't able to complete a cycle with someone in your past life and something happened, it's like that's why you're getting this soul level connection at this point, because you've known them in the past and you weren't able to carry out maybe a cycle in the past life, and now they're sure as heck coming out really hot and heavy and strong for you in this lifetime, this year. Okay, so let's see, with August, this is speaking about legacies, and then trust, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This could be for you guys that are having marital problems, and just trust. You have to have trust. I do feel like we tapped on that because it is in the 8th house, and it's about perhaps partnerships. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm on the right track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7th. So this is about your partnerships and agreements in July. So, something could be happening where you just feel unrequited love. And if there's unrequited love on your side or someone else, it just definitely means that you got to let it go. Remember that tower moment in the very beginning. I don't feel that this is dealing with the new person that you guys are meeting for you single people. I feel like this is a relationship that's been going on, and I feel that you either work on it or you let it go. Remember that energy right here with the tower moment telling you got to make an effort, and definitely if things are not working for you, have trust that something better will come in for you. Don't hold on to things that don't work for you, because you're going to keep yourself in that same cycle. Okay, so then in August, let's see, you have and maybe this is where the problem starts, because I do remember this is the area where you have some sort of problems happening. So it's like you got to love yourself first. It might be you that needs to walk away from someone. And it's definitely about, having a rebirth and really somewhat following your intuition and really getting some kind of stability, because there's something there that's not working for some of you. Remember, it's causing you a lot of stress and burden. But if you take time and have that trust and really love yourself first, everything is going to be okay. Okay. Definitely unrequited love just means that, you know what, it just wasn't meant to be. And don't stick yourself in that cycle where you keep going on and on with something. Okay, it's time to end something. And so then with the 9th month, as far as romance, and there was a breakthrough here. So having heart-to-heart conversations. So perhaps maybe you guys will learn to love yourself and voice yourself, voice things for yourself. As far as, if you're having trouble in a relationship, it's like you really have to be open. You have to express what types of things are going on in your head, and don't become closed off where you close off to anybody. You really have to have open communication in order to keep relationships going. Remember, also make that effort. So I do feel like there's a breakthrough and there's a fresh start here for you. For some of you, you're going to be able to heal something. Okay. And then in October here, this is codependency. So maybe you're healing from some sort of codependency. With the 2 of Cups here and the codependent, maybe this is where you're starting a new, fresh start without being codependent. Maybe not having codependent people around you, not letting yourself be in darkness, depression, drinking, alcoholism, something like this. This is the only one that I feel that I want to clarify right now. What is the codependency in October? What is this with the 2 of Cups and codependency? So you have completion. You've ended something. You've ended a struggle. Some of you are healing from some kind of codependent energy is what I'm feeling. And it's taking you some kind of courage and some kind of strength to get over it, okay? And I feel like this is definitely time for you to release any kind of toxic energies for you. So it's about completing someone's cycle as far as being codependent on something, okay? So take it as it resonates. It's not going to be for all of you. And so here in November, which is your 11th house, it's about friendships. This is what we talked about. You have to compromise with something, with someone. Free yourself. Really take control and really voice things for yourself. Don't live life for others. Live it for yourself, but still compromise and be objective and just really be open to things, okay? And that'll make everything really be smoother for yourself when it comes to friends and any kind of growth, within friends and partnerships, okay? And then in December, there is give your relationship a chance. So maybe something has been exposed that causes some kind of rockiness or something like this, but it's definitely whatever's been exposed to you, you can work it out with. Give your relationship a chance. This is something that it is fixable for some of you, okay? So follow your intuition, and really I feel like you're going to be on point, because I feel that definitely with the thunderbolt and then the new visions, you definitely are feeling airy and tapped into spirit, which is beautiful, and it's going to give you a good 2020. All right, so thank you so much, guys. I do hope you like this. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for your time. Have a great year. Thank you.